All right, this is The Shape of Water, the theme. I think it's a theme. I just typed in Shape of Water theme in YouTube, and this is what I heard. And so I transcribed that. I didn't do very much digging to find out what if there is an actual theme to this piece, or to this movie, rather. All right, so I'm going to be playing about 30 seconds of this music, and then I'll teach it to you. You know, got the notes, the fingering, and of course the counting. Everybody hates counting, but thankfully in this piece, it's very straightforward. So we're able to go through that pretty quickly. All right, enough chit chat. Here we go. So let me stop here. The rest of it is going to be on our website. There's a little middle section here. So where to begin? Where to begin? Let's do the left hand first because, as you may have noticed, it's all the same. Once you learn 2 bars, you've basically learned 80% of the piece. So that's very, very good. Also use the slow-mo mode, right? On the bottom right of the screen, if you're, I think on the mobiles too, on phones as well. You can slow it down. If I'm going too fast, slow it down, use timestamps, anything you can get your hands on to learn this piece effectively and easily. All right, so this is the beginning, right? So this left hand is all you need to know. Everything else will fall into place. That's 5, 4, and 1. 2 and 1. And then return back to B flat. Going up, all these notes, return to B flat, and the second bar is all the same, except instead of an F, you're going to have an F sharp. 3rd finger. And everything else is exactly the same. Then again, F natural, F sharp. You see that? Pretty straightforward, I think. Take some time and really learn that so you don't have to think about it. Just get it down, have your fingers and muscle memory, commit it to memory, and then you can join in with the other hand. All right, left hand is taken care of, so let's have a look at the right. We have this little intro, this little seesaw motion. So that's 4 and 1. And for every note of the left hand, we have 1 note in the right hand. Together, 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 together. You know what I mean? So it's all exactly the same. They mirror one another in terms of the rhythm. 4-1. 3 times. The next bar is 3-1. 3 times. Next, exactly the same. And exactly the same. Those are the first 4 bars. Here it is. Again. Moving on. Octave B flat. Octave D. Back to B flat. And then A. And now the theme comes in. Left hand is taken care of, so let's have a look at the right hand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 4. There's that first piece of the theme. Now when you put it together, we're going to have 2 notes alone, and then they come in together, right? So if we're going to be counting this, the first beat of this bar, which is in 3/4 time, is empty in the right hand. 1 and 2 and straightforward, right? Moving on to the next bar, we get almost the same thing, but an extra note in the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and now instead of going back up to D, it's an A. So to reiterate, in the right hand we have a single D and then the same thing that ends on A. Moving on to the next bars, we get So let's have a look at the right hand. We have this to start, but then 3, 2, 3, 5, 1, longer, 2, longer, B flat, longer, and then D with your 5th. And that's even longer. Then lift. Will be good fingering here. I think this is comfortable. So 2, 3, 5, and 4. That's what I would do. Now, see what happens with counting with the left hand. Again, all these notes align. It's just a question of how long do you hold the notes. Is it double the left hand or not? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and then alone. So just notice that long D was held until the end of 2, and on the end of 2 we had a C, and we continued up to the F sharp. I think that ought to do it, right? That was pretty straightforward. The pedaling should change with the left hand. So this is one pedal, and then this is one pedal. You can mess around and see if you like something different. That's fine. See what you enjoy, what works with your instrument. But that's what I would do. It's the simplest thing. Rule of thumb, always change during harmony shifts, and that is where the harmony shift occurs. All right, that's enough. The rest of it is going to be on our website. Finish it there. It's free, of course, to try. And the sheet music is up there as well. So go have a gander. And feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Finish this off, and I'll be seeing you in the next ones. Take care.